I'm on the train from Vienna to Ljubljana and going through some nice alpine scenery, and I think we're going to go through the Julian Alps shortly before we head into Maribor. And I leave Vienna satisfied with the desserts and coffee that I had. The Sacher Torte was, as expected, very good, and the cafe where I had it, very grand. And that really sums up Vienna in general. It is a grand and imperial city, and I'll have to come back. I just hardly scratched the surface in terms of museums. There's even a Sigmund Freud museum. Right now they're having a special exhibit on the couch, and I'd be interested in just going to the gift shop to see if I could buy a cigar. So I got another 3 hours to go before I hit Ljubljana, and my first taste of Slovenia. So more to come. Good morning from Ljubljana. It is a nice mild morning, cloudy, but at least it's not raining, and I'm standing here in the garden of the house of Joze Plecnik, the famous architect who's the reason I came here to Ljubljana. Plecnik is to Ljubljana as Frank Lloyd Wright is to Chicago, or Charles Rennie Mackintosh to Glasgow, the famous Art Nouveau architect whose buildings here really defined the cityscape here in Ljubljana. And I've just toured the house where he lived, and I'm also going to be exploring the buildings along the streets later on today. So this is a worthwhile stop if you're interested in late 19th century, early 20th century architecture, and we'll take some more videos and pictures as we go along. This is the last remnant of the Roman wall that used to surround this town. Back in the day when the Romans settled it, it was known as Emona. And during Austro-Hungarian rule, it had the German name of Laibach. And now in modern-day Yugoslavia and Slovenia, it is Ljubljana. Plecnik himself couldn't leave well enough alone. He wanted to preserve the wall in the city, but add his own touches to it. So at one end here he added a pyramid similar to what you would see on the Turnover Bridge, which lies crossing a creek between here and his house just a few blocks away. Well, the central market here is filled with the buzz of the crowd and the colors and aromas of fresh produce. It's a fun place to walk around on a Saturday morning. This is my hotel, the Grand Hotel Union Executive. I was looking for as many adjectives as possible in the hotel name, but this is the Grand Old Hotel of Ljubljana, and another example of some nice Art Nouveau architecture.